Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Happy to bring you this awesome ass reading that we are about to do. This is for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aries. Oh goodness, and here I am bumping stuff. I'm going to be using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck by Julia Julesby and Ubia Transhaw. This is going to be a 6-card reading. Three cards across the top, 3 cards on the bottom. So I hope that I'm able to deliver some good messages. We thank Spirit for everything and all. Very, very grateful for this day. The energy that I was getting before I started this reading, I was just getting very strong energy of someone or some of you who may have your Aries placements in like 1 degree, really low degrees in your sign, and also a close connection to Pisces at 29 degrees. So that may mean something, or any of those degrees around there, but definitely Pisces at 29 and Aries at 1 degree. And this is also for anyone who comes across this message. This may resonate for you. Anyone who has any Aries placements, it may be significant to you. So you take it as it resonates. I'm going to do that one more time. I'm feeling that one. There we go. Split the deck here. I'm going to pull from the top. So our first card is the King of Wands. So this being you, you are straight glossy. You have come a long way. I feel like at this point in your life right now, you have a lot to reflect on. That you are doing some reflection. You have built a great amount of abundance for yourself. And you also hold yourself to a certain standard, and you enjoy and appreciate when you are recognized by those around you, because you recognize yourself. You know how much you're worth. You know how hard that you have worked. And that would speak right here with this beautiful wand that this King of Wands energy is holding here. This is not gender specific. This could be male or female. I'm looking down here at the little lizard here, and I'm just getting this as being a guide of some sort, someone who is beside you. This could be a spirit, or I want to say a soulmate. This may be a specific person or connection that you have where this person is beside you. I would look into spirit animal for lizard and see if that doesn't resonate or mean something significant to you. The abundance is beautiful here. I feel like this is not only in the physical, but also in the spiritual. Like I can feel this card, this energy here just being risen and being upheld in the air, in the sky. And it's almost like this is connected. You are, I mean, there's a definite connection here between the spiritual and the physical. Because I feel like as you are standing up, you are able to walk along this path here, coming off of this concrete base, to be able to go towards the physical realm as well. And so I feel like maybe that is what you're possibly reflecting on, is things that have definitely happened in your past. Seeing how far that you have come, seeing if there's anything that you feel like you need to remedy, rectify, in order to be able to turn yourself and move forward. Definitely about community, structure, stability, having a deep passion for what it is that you are doing. Wands energy. I mean, this is definitely you with the Aries energy, but Wands energy is that fire energy, that passionate energy. And I just feel like there's like the amount of work that's been worked on is just, it says a lot and it speaks volumes. Like your movement is pretty much effortless and things that you do kind of just speak for themselves. But very regal energy as well, royal energy. I feel like this may be related to some really intense and deep past lifetimes. And I'm seeing the lizard here. This could be possibly like some signatures of what is to be promised to you in this lifetime. And this lizard here, I feel like this is a match here. And so you have obtained this. Again, there's just, it's almost like there's some work or some kind of reflection, some kind of shadow work possibly as well, that has to be worked on in order for you to be able to really feel completion and be able to move forward. I did mention the size of the wand, and that being related to how much you have accomplished, what is beginning to start growing for you as well. So you have some new things that are happening as well as the things that you have already established coming into this King of Wands. I'm getting here too that this wand is something of a sexual nature as well. And so this is some passionate feelings, some desire, some intense emotions that you may have for possibly this energy here, this connection here that's very dear and near and special to you. And there's just some work that's being done, some reflective work. But very abundant and full of fire and passion. Elevated, connected, able to move back and forth in between realms. So that is a very good first start that we have here. Awesome. The third card we have is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is water energy. Let me grab this here. Water energy, and with this being a 9, this definitely to me speaks of a completion as we're moving towards the 10 of Cups. And so maybe this is what you know to be is before you, is your wish fulfillment. And before you, like I said previously, before you really feel like you can take steps forward, there's some things that are in your past that need to be taken care of before you move forward with this wish fulfillment here. I feel like this is a lot of accomplishment and establishment, and because you have achieved so many things in your life, the golden promise is meant for you and made for you. You are sitting really pretty and just very happy and content with what is going on. This could also be someone, this could be another energy here is what I'm getting as well, to someone that has been on your mind and in your heart, that is very deeply rooted within your soul. And there is quite a bit that needs to be said in the emotional department. But I do feel like there is some improvement, there is some rising with obtaining this wish fulfillment here. I do feel like, given that I had mentioned both energies here, where this could be you or someone else, I definitely I feel like this is you coming to a completion in your life. You sitting here able to see how much it is that you have done, like we had mentioned in this card as well. And also, I would like the aura of this. I would say also too that this is just being definitely noticed and seen, and there's a lot that's under wraps. There's a lot that's in the works. I feel like there's a lot that is also unknown and hidden, and there are a few things that you wish for things to be like. You have control over what's being seen at this point in your life. But I also feel like there's some things that you have also been working on that you're pretty proud of, and they're just not being seen, like these cups here. And so maybe that's what this stance here, this forward facing with the arms crossed, almost like there's something that's being hidden. There is purity though, so it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just some great things, and you know the way that things work for you and how the process works and what works best, and that's exactly what you're doing, and not necessarily letting every rabbit out of your hat. But I feel like too there's some pretty good accomplishment and establishment here. Very proud of yourself and what you have done, and it shows. It's written all over your face. That's what I'm seeing here. Like it's pure joy and happiness, wish fulfillment. And again, I'm definitely feeling this to be more of you, but since both energies are mentioned with, I would say, masculine and feminine energies, it's possible that someone that you're connected to is also feeling this way with forward movement. This could also be dealing with drinking and celebration, and drinks on me is what I'm hearing. Drinks on me. All right, so let's see what the third card is. Oh, and two, this yellow, it kind of speaks to the abundance, and I'm getting like with even more of this yellow with this beautiful ass Four of Wands card that we have major abundance and riches in both the spiritual and the physical plane. And so automatically I'm just seeing I'm adding 9 and 4. That's to be 13. There's a powerful energy with 13 and the cosmos, and how things manifest themselves into the physical as we work through our galactic selves. And so I would say here that there's definitely, just like we had said with this King of Wands here, that there's definitely some energy that has been worked on, and things are, it's like wrapping up in order to get to this next step here of this wish fulfillment here, because you know what's to come. And this is part of this wish fulfillment here. This is the Four of Wands. This is very fiery energy. This is a celebration, a motherfucking celebration. Excuse my, that's just what I'm getting, and that's the energy that I'm feeling. And so I apologize, but I have to speak what comes to me. It's just, it's a lot of joy and excitement. It's like I'm hearing finally, and it's good reason for celebration. Wands energy again is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, so this is definitely another card of yours. And I also get this as the 1111 card, and so we could be dealing with twin flame energy. There is some growth, and there is some hope and excitement in a new beginning in this connection or this relationship. This could also be not necessarily romantic relationship, but also in work. I'm seeing this more as family and an actual passionate relationship here, and just again, like a final homecoming, like a homecoming of some sorts. Fours are also dealing with stability and matters of the home with the Wands energy as well, about stability and structure and building on a sturdy foundation. There might have possibly been some sacral chakra energy that needed to be worked on, and it was worked on, and it's been a success. I'm seeing this now too as an orange energy here, where this King of Wands, you are actually wearing this as your almost like a badge of honor. And so because you have done that, you know, there's proof in that as well. Everything's being seen. There's a lot of things undercover that aren't being seen, but great prospects and great things to come. I would say too, just I'm seeing this again, this Nine of Cups energy as almost like protecting something. You're protecting something that's not being spoken about or brought to light quite yet, but there's a lot of happiness here. So it's almost like maybe, you know, you're hiding more happiness, but it's hard to, because the energy is just, it's felt so strongly, because I'm definitely feeling strong, abundant happiness and joy with this yellow, all of this yellow here. That's in all three cards, to be honest with you. I think this is just more speaking of the elevation and the reflection that's being done as we move along on this path. And so this could also speak of marriage and wish fulfillment in a coming together of a connection. We did speak of a special connection here, and so it's possible that could be the same connection that we're talking about. I'm also seeing a new home and a place that is meant to last, and not just last for, you know, a few families, but to last for quite some time, like a long time. I'm seeing this structure and the way that this beautiful castle is built here, just with all the different pillars and the amount of patience and work that it took to get this home built. Just hearing built to last, and not sure about what was actually used. I'm seeing bricks and hearing bricks. Just take it as it resonates. There could be a couple of sharks in the water, and I feel like you know this already and you know how to handle it. And I feel like celebration, laughter, happiness, and joy have been the remedy for those. It's almost like you don't even see it. But this is definitely you and someone else in a connection celebrating. I also see this too as possible two people that are waiting. Like these could be two angels. And I want to say two grandmothers. Two grandmothers that are waiting. And I've been seeing these lately. You know, there's three of them, but there's only two people. So I feel like this extra one is speaking of something that is to come. And I would definitely say more of a newborn. And so it's like almost just like a preparation and nesting and getting ready. It's like, hey, you're here. And I feel like you and whoever it is that you're connected to, as you walk through these wands, you're moving towards this castle and this beautiful family of yours that's here to love on you and help you celebrate. Let me see if I'm getting anything else. Red may be significant. And red is dealing with the root chakra. And a lot of times with root chakra energy, I always get the good energy of love from our ancestors. There's a lot of fruit and abundance here. I see these as fruits. Like I see those as grapes. These possible like apples, cherries, and berries. So just like a good celebration and a good feast of what someone has been wishing for. And then again, we have that 13 energy, which also breaks down to another 4. So this is definitely emphasizing an importance on structure, foundation, stability, I'm hearing healthy, just being healthy, in a healthy state of mind, healthy state of heart, and surrounded by love. The fourth card we have is the World card. And so this is definitely speaking on the ending of some things. This could be the ending of some relationships. This ring is very earthy. So I'm getting strong earth energy as well. This who I see to be you, with it being under the King of Wands. I'm just getting like double magician energy, where you're just so damn beautiful you almost don't even know it to be possible, because that's how beautiful you are. The different energies we have here, I'm getting Aquarius, Scorpio, and we have Taurus and Leo. Those may be significant for you. And I'm definitely getting this to be different facets of energies that you have had to work with, but I feel like all four of these energies on the outside make up one specific person and a connection that you have. And seeing this red here that's kind of tying and placing a bond onto this beautiful earth ring, it's like a strong earth goddess type energy that you are being seen in and as. And you have definitely, I feel like, dealt with some anger type energies, some very forceful, fierce, and aggressive energies that are beneath you. And then you are, how do I want to say it? Eliminating what no longer serves you. And so I feel like with these two energies beneath you, these are two energies that you are currently working on and possibly deciding on as you're coming to an ending of some sorts in your life and moving into a new cycle. And that new cycle could possibly be that elimination of certain energies that no longer resonate with you as you move forward. You're reflecting, I feel. She's kind of looking back. Maybe just kind of watching her hair blow in the wind as well. And this isn't gender specific either, but maybe, you know, you're, like I said, you probably just feel like you're modest and humble. And you're just so damn beautiful that you don't really see it. Like the grace in you is just super flowy. And I am getting reflection. There could be someone from your past that you may be thinking about, and it could be a strong Aquarius energy. And then we also have Scorpio energy, I feel, is very strong as well. And you may be seeing eagles. There may be something pertaining to bulls and cows that might be a little bit more resonant with you at this time period. And then with lions as well, just fire energy, being able to have courage is what I'm hearing. Like there may be situations right now where you're just being called to have a certain amount of courage. All these energies, though, I feel like have been a part of your life, and some are still a part of your life, but you've had to realize what no longer serves you. But you have gained something from each of the energies that have come along your path as you have connected. You're definitely in an elevated state. Proud of your success. I feel like you're comfortable as well. Just very rested and able to ease up a little bit. This, and I see this as a ribbon, but this may be something you're releasing yourself from. Like there may have been some third eye energy and crown chakra as well, where things were kind of a little bit too tight in the mind for you. And so this kind of speaks to me of just like a release of some sort. Like this is loosening itself up. You are loosening this up from you. Maybe that's what you're watching, is watching this loosen up from you as you release yourself from some type of bondage almost of energy. And I feel like as that happens, you're also just floating up, like this whole vessel is just floating up. And energies may try to stay and maintain with you, but that all in all is your choice, and that magician energy that you are using is helping to manifest that. This is a 21, which breaks down to a 3. And that's it's strong Gemini energy for me. And so that may be significant as far as who you are connected to, and also the energy that may be in your chart. And then we are in the month of March. So with that breaking down to a 3, I'm just getting the month of March as well. And this possibly taking place right now in the month of March. March may be significant as far as a birthday. Or you may be a life path number 3, but 3 is coming through very strong. I'm seeing these X's too here, so there's definitely some endings. And I want to say 2 endings, 2 definite endings that are no longer going to resonate with you as you continue to elevate. All in all, I'm getting 4 X's total. And so that's another 4 for me, with that being 40. And these kind of look like these leaves here that are tying underneath this red ribbon here, kind of look like the tips of these wands or these candles here that are lit at both ends. So there may be some energy connected to what you are utilizing that is, I would say, your unique gift that is helping you to bring about this change and this ending. All right. And so the 5th card we have is the 9 of Swords. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this may be someone that you're connected to. Possibly a wish fulfillment. Because they're both 9s here. We have 2 9s here. And 9s, again, are about completion. 9 of Swords. There's a lot of energy of being inside of the head. I would say possibly worried about a 10 of Swords energy that they may have made the choice to take part in. They do have a lot of love that's in their heart. I feel like tradition means a lot to them. I did mention grandma energies. I'm seeing this blanket here as like something, like they may have something that they sleep with that's pertaining to a grandmother energy. And this kind of resembles a coffin to me, but it doesn't, it's not, it has nothing to do with death. I'm getting like Egyptian type rest, if that means something significant to you. But seeing this reminds me of love. And then just seeing the way that this bed is in total, it just reminds me of something from Egypt, because I could see this as like the art, Egyptian art, being alongside and just having a very important and unique significance in this lifetime. But definitely worried about something, and I do feel like it's related to a 10 of Swords energy. It could be either moving towards that 10 of Swords energy or coming from that 10 of Swords energy, which I do feel is more coming from a 10 of Swords energy and then just making your way down. which is possible because anything is possible. And that's definitely what I'm getting. 9 energy. I would just say that this energy definitely is I would feel like this reminds me of the dark night of the soul and going a little bit deeper into their spirituality. Almost like it's like they used to, I would say, possibly brag about the things that they used to do that had to deal with these swords, where these are all up on the wall, kind of like trophies almost. But I feel like that energy is turning around to where it's not necessarily tormenting, but just a constant reminder of what needs to be possibly repaired. Swords energy is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I don't know if I mentioned this one here too, but we did mention drinking with this card as well. That could be one of these, having to deal with one of these swords here, but I don't know if I mentioned the 9 of Cups. Cups energy is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, so that may be significant. And then we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then 9 also too could also be dealing with something that took place in September as well. But there's some purity here too, and I feel like this may possibly be that same energy. Because these are beginning to line up. I feel like this is more of your energy. This is a separate energy, something that you have been wishing for. And this is that state in the physical right now. And we were talking about the King of Wands being in reflective mode. In the World card, we have this beautiful Empress magician type energy that's looking back as well. And so I definitely feel like as the cards are coming out, they're beginning to align as this being you, this being someone else. And they're coming upon some completions here with those 2 9s there. All right, I'm gonna scoot this over here and we'll move that there. So the last card, the 6th card that we have is the 8 of Swords. And so with this card, I do feel like there is some kind of improvement. And seeing this here, I want to say that it's possible that there is some kind of connection here with this 8 of Swords energy and this 4 of Wands energy, because they are both underneath each other. But there is some progression here. So we're going from the 9 to the 8. And so going from the 9 to the 8, I feel like there is some healing here. And there, you know, with that progression, there is healing. But we've also come to a state where this energy has become a choice. Like all this person has to do is shake their head and the swords will come off. And so this is definitely speaking of a choice. And I'm getting also too that this choice may be one of these swords here, having to deal with this connection here. So there may have possibly been some kind of denial or some kind of stagnancy, and that's coming to an end here with that World card. It could too possibly be that there was a wish that was wanting to be fulfilled, and that's no longer taking place, and now this is the energy that is coming forth. So it could go both ways, but I do feel like this is you, this is someone you're connected to, and this is the current energy that's taking place as far as this connection is concerned. This definitely being a choice. There's a lot of emotion in this 8 of Swords, but it's hidden and it's so far back. I feel like it's been pushed down. And that sacral chakra work that we were talking about, I feel like more of that has been worked on. That's coming from the root chakra energy. And we were speaking about this being worked on in order to obtain this. So it's possible that this is happening right now. And that's why the bondage and the release is coming loose. And so I feel like too, now that I'm saying that, I'm seeing these two as both mirroring energies. This could have been a past lifetime relationship between two women as well, who are very different but very much alike. I feel like this energy is a little bit more intuitive and has been doing more of their crown chakra and third eye work where there's been some cloudiness. And this energy here has this ability of this person, while this person has these abilities of this person. And this person is working on the sacral chakra energy. And I feel like once both of these energies begin to work on, I feel like maybe this is more of a leader type energy that has already come to an end of a cycle, because we have the World card here. And then this Eight of Swords energy is making their way right behind. Doing some sacral chakra work. And so I feel like that has to deal with creativity and some kind of blockages that may be dealing with that. There may be some confusion on a soul purpose. Definitely needs to be some work on communicating. And so in order for the throat chakra energies to be worked on, to be able to express any kind of emotions, get over any kind of gray areas or grayness that may be in one's life, these sacral chakra energy working on your creativity and really tapping into that passion that you have for yourself and for your life, and coming out of this bondage. And once all that is released, I feel like all that is going to dissipate, the sacral chakra energy, and open up more of this emotion here, which I do feel like is connected to this Nine of Cups card here, since this is the only Cups card that we have. And we have this water energy here where it's not really, it's kind of seeping through the cracks. So there is some kind of expression, but not the expression that could be absolutely felt here with this beautiful energy of water that we have back there. And I do feel like too, as I had said about these matching, both of these energies are in like elevation type states. I feel, even though this is more of a physical card, there's a lot of sky energy here. And so I feel like there may be some telepathy that's going on and taking place as well. Eights speak of, I would say too, the matching, because I lately I've been getting a lot of eights that are associated with magician energy, and just seeing this here and how the magician is holding that wand there. Eight speak definitely to me about magician energy, abundance. I would say physical wealth with this card here, and this having more of a physical energy with it. And then also just speaking of infinity, and so something that is to last here. And so I just feel like maybe it's possible that this person is in their head because they have chosen not to see, or just haven't made the choice towards this particular energy. But the work is being done, and everybody has their free will, and you know, it is what it is. We take what we get and we continue to move forward as best as possible, so that we can achieve the happiness, or just be in the happiness, you know, because happiness is a choice. And just be in that happiness each and every day. Doing what we can with what we have, and increasing and improving as much as we can at all times. I'm so curious to see what's on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I was definitely feeling this too. And again, we have another 4. I'm going to go ahead and let me hold this together so we can hold the whole deck. But we have the Emperor card. And so this is definitely your card. I would say this is this person here, because I'm getting this as being more of you. Given that this is, and I don't know why I just put it, I was spiritually guided to just do that just now, but to put this here, I feel like this is this energy here. It's like one big L. And maybe they feel like they took a L, this person that you're connected to. Very possible that they, you know, are in a state of feeling like they have lost something, possibly you. This Emperor is giving the side eye to this Eight of Swords energy, so it's almost like he knows better, and he's doing better because he's an Emperor. He or she, take it as it resonates. Very regal and royal energy that is, like I'm noticing the gold mountains. This is super abundant, very established. I want to say this is an old soul as well. Wood is very important. There may be something that has to deal with, I'm hearing wood grain. Wood grain may be important in the car, in this person's car. Their robe and their dress is branded. I feel a lot of what they wear has some kind of signature tags to it, and that has to be important or else they won't wear it. A lot of the times they can wear their, not necessarily their heart, but their throat on their sleeve. I'll hold this up again. So, oh, I'm so sorry. Not necessarily their heart, but their throat on their sleeve, because I'm seeing the blue on the sleeves. They may take joy in eating exotic foods, fruits, reading about old, ancient traditions, ways, very secretive, a little flippant at times, may act like they don't know anything, but they know a whole lot more than they do. I would say especially when it comes to the crown chakra and third eye region, because there's a hint of perp that we got going on this throne, but I feel like it's just like beaming through the stone that speaks on the rams that are decorating this beautiful throne. Also too, you can see the amount of water that is hiding. I feel like that is an entire freaking ocean. It's just not able to be seen because it's hidden by the physical, I would say the physical wealth. And so I would say definitely that the physical wealth is being chosen over emotion at this point in time with this person. But I feel like they have a heart. They do have a heart of gold. They, again, wear their throat on their sleeve. I feel like they may say some things that come off a little cold, harsh. Their humor is very distinct and unique to where it doesn't match everybody's humor, but they don't care. They think it's funny anyway. And then I'm seeing too here the orange, and that's speaking to the sacral chakra energy, and it's up here. Even though these are in order, and this is a fire energy, I'm just feeling like there's some possible imbalance with this Emperor as well. And as much as there is a side eye on this direction here, I do feel like this Emperor is looking right here at this King of Wands. And I don't know if that can be felt just by seeing this here. But I continue to look at this and I'm definitely seeing this Emperor looking at this King of Wands energy. And so I feel like you are definitely being seen by someone who is working on some mental energy. And because there is so much mirroring, you could be working on some, like we had said with the crown chakra, some mental energy as well. But the proof is in the pudding. We'll just say that. And I think I'm going to end it right there. All right, so Aries moon, this was your reading. I hope that this was helpful for you and brought some insight, some clarity, some kind of messages or confirmations for you. I thank you so much for your time, love, and energy and support. Stay well and be blessed. I love you. Peace.